If I'm right, I'm gonna like be so excited.
Thank you. Let me try that again. Thank you! You have no idea how much fun this is. I mean, this is a lot of fun. Being here in this room with all of you people here in New York City today is a lot of fun. Trust me. Okay. While we're putting our hands together, I'd like you to put your hands together for the 140 men and women who put all this together every time on their lives around. I'm pretty amazing. They're absolutely staggering. No idea how they do it. And not to mention, there's another 120 people, New Yorkers, working here tonight. So we thank them as well. Thanks, guys. Right, we're going to do a couple more. Bits and bobs. We're going to play a song now that is one of the songs from the very last record that I ever made with the group Pink Floyd. The record is called The Final Cut. It's a good record. And we're playing the last cut of The Final Cut. The Final Cut. The Final Cut. Which is a song called Two Suns in the Sunset. Oh, good.
Let's go!
Some people know. All right. It's got a somewhat gloomy subject because it's about the Third World War. It's about nuclear holocaust. So if anybody's got a weak stomach, you could leave now. I think he's just going for a piss. I think he's all right. He's calmed down. Yeah, good man. All right. So. Well, the thing is that in 1957, just to tell you the story briefly, a committee of atomic scientists got together and they came up with the concept that is the doomsday clock. The idea being to provide a graphic portrayal of something for the rest of us to be able to look at and go, fuck me, that's scary. They said if the clock ever strikes midnight, we're all dead, all of us. So if it had happened in 1961, which it bloody nearly did, if it hadn't been for that Russian bloke in that submarine who refused to turn his key, although his two mates said, come on, let's blow the world to bits, he said, niet. And he refused to do it. That guy, I've forgotten his name. How could I possibly forget his name? Well, I did anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, they set the doomsday clock at 20 minutes to midnight in 1957. And this year, because they convene every year, they set it at 100 seconds to midnight. So they figure that we're that much closer to the catastrophe that we all stare in the face every day than we were in 1957. All right, I'll stop. I'm not preaching exactly. I'll stop talking. I'll stop talking. That's right, I'll stop talking. It's just that it's like really scary, isn't it? So if any of you are wandering about, New York, and you run into Joe Biden in the street, say, you should help see if he wants help across the road. But apart from that, oh, thank you, Mrs. I love ladies who love my jokes. Anyway, yeah, or you might whisper in his ear and say, hey Joe, let's stop sticking sharp noses up the leaders of other countries, showing sharp sticks, because it's fucking dangerous. This is really, really dangerous. And we could also say to him, hey Joe, I've got a really good idea. All the money that you pour down the drain, modernising the nuclear arsenal that is huge that the United States has, why don't we spend it on the homeless, or baby formula, or educating our children, or the bloody roads? Almost anything but nuclear weapons. All right, I will stop now, I promise. All right, here we go. But just before we start, Two Sons in the Sunset, thank you again from the bottom of my heart and from the band, from all of our hearts. Thank you so much. All right, I think I can hear the intro track. Think of all the good things that we have left undone. Suffer premonitions, confirm suspicion of the cause to come. That holds the cloak that keeps the hanging. Gives way and suddenly it's day.